All right, I want to talk about crossovers right now, and yeah, I'm gonna get the elephant in the room out of the way. I'm wearing a tie and a hat because I want to look like a Wall Street banker that's going to a baseball game. I don't know, no excuses. Anyway, Black Ops, Karma in America, and Soul Finder together are doing a crossover. Now, the reason this is so interesting to me is because crossovers in indie comics don't happen that often, and have heard some horror stories of when they have happened. So this just launched today. By the time you're seeing this, I've got videos recorded, so you'll probably see this after this has been live for a while. But um, in essence, let's think about this. Let's think this through. The reason a comic book publisher, like Marvel's a good example, would do a crossover is because they want to sell more comic books, essentially. They want to sell, not that the crossover is that important itself, but that they want to introduce you. Let's say you're a Spider-Man fan and you read a crossover because Spider-Man's in it, but then you learn a little bit about Daredevil and you think, man, Daredevil's a pretty cool superhero. I'm going to start reading some Daredevil. Then it'll introduce you to that new character. There's some cross pollination, and you're just more tied into the universe as a whole. So I think there are some very noble and business savvy reasons to do crossovers. Now, in indie comics, it's difficult. You'd think it'd be easier because everyone owns their own IP, but that doesn't seem to always be the case. What it takes is a group of creators that all get it, they're all on board, and you have to find some creative balance that works. I think honestly, for me, the best way that I could see it working is I have to have one writer. There's one writer that's in charge of it, that's heading up the creative team, making it work, and they're going to essentially call the shots. So what that means is if I'm giving up my characters to do a crossover, I'm gonna maybe have some input in the general plot, but other than that, it's like tell an awesome story. Like you don't want it to be told by committee. Tell an awesome story. Maybe if you're creators that work really well together and you can co-writing works, but I think for most people it just doesn't, and that's where things seem to die. So in this case, it's off to a really good start. They just launched today, I think, and it's already $26,000 into it. So it's very interesting. Looking through the campaign, there you go. There's the crossover. I'm not gonna lie, I've only read Soul Finder, so for me, this would be crossover to get into Black Ops and Common America because I haven't read them. But I like Soul Finder quite a bit. So that it could work that way. Let's see, character sheets and all that. Here's some of the art. This art, I don't know who this artist is, but I love this style. I don't even know what to call it. It's just awesome. I really like that artwork a lot. Would like to hire this artist to do something. So help me out here. I don't know who it is. There's no name. I gotta know. Anyway, cool stuff. So yeah, our crossover is a good idea. I think they can be. Time will tell, and I'd be curious to ask these guys after the fact if they saw a bump in sales, if they saw that there was some cross pollination success, or if it really is strictly just about, hey, we just want to do one cool crossover, which I'm struggling here, guys. Most people, that's all they want to do is one cool crossover, one cool book. But I think it can be very useful for a lot of reasons, as I mentioned before. One other question, though, too, is do crossovers count in continuity? Like, are they canon for all of their various stories? So now they're all part of the same universe, or are they strictly not canon? You let me know what you think in the comments below, how you think it ought to go, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm terrible at this. Don't forget to back Clint Stoker's Dracula. You can back it right now on Indiegogo, and I will love you forever. Thank you. Bye.